Yo dudes, what's going on? Well, I'm going to do a little AK-47, or sorry, my Polytech AK platform. Real quick cleaning video. I don't think we ever did one on the AK yet. And while I'm cleaning it, we're going to bullshit. And I just have to say that this thing shot like a dream. Really did. And it's so nice. Such a great AK. When I clean, I always use ballistol because, not because I'm trying to sell it. I don't care what anybody says. This is one of the best gun cleaner, lubricant, and preservatives there is. It protects the fine wood. You don't have to worry about it eating up at your wood. It protects the steel parts, and it also cleans. Now, it's not a super potent cleaner like Hoppe's or CLP, but it definitely cleans enough to get the job done, and it protects your gun at the same time. That's why I like using it. That's why I use it. But I do use other stuff too. I do use, once in a while, just to change it up, I'll use this foam bore cleaner from Gunslick for the barrel. That works pretty good. I also use, as a lubricant, Weapon Shield. Weapon Shield's a really good lubricant too. But like I said, this stuff, ballistol doesn't dry up. This stuff all eventually goes away if your gun's sitting for months and months and months and months. But Weapon Shield's really good. A good lubrication and a good. This cleans, lubricates, and protects. This is a 3-in-1. 3-in-1 also. Okay. And I also use Wally's bore cleaner. Depends what mood I'm in. But if I want to get things done quick, and I don't want to keep switching things and going to this cleaner to that cleaner. I don't want to go to a cleaner, to a lubricant, to a solvent. You know, I don't want to do that. Especially with an AK. I mean, everyone knows AKs it's a reliable design. The gun don't have to be sparkling clean to work. You just give it a good once over and put it away. That's what's great about the AK. 1911, you want to make them nice and clean. You know, this is like the Glock version of a rifle. You know what I'm saying? A rifle version of the Glock. Very simple. Always check for safety. Nothing in the chamber. We put about, let's see, about 80 to 100 rounds through this the other day. And as you can see in the video, it shoots great. Really simple to take the dust cover off. Just push that button in. And no dirt really on the dust cover. I mean, 80 to 100 rounds is nothing through an AK, so it's probably not even going to be really that dirty. So, should have did that first, dummy. Okay, this is the Recoil Spring, and this is the takedown button, which is also the Recoil Guide Rod and the Recoil Spring. You just push it forward, lift it up out of the groove. There's a groove right there, and there it is. And that's all you really got to do. And what I'll do with this is just squirt it with this stuff here, ballistol. Just give it a little squirt and let it sit. Then I'll take my bolt out, my charging handle. It comes right out. A little dirty, the piston's dirty. Here's the bolt. Very simple. Bolt comes out. Swing it up. There's a groove here. That's it. As it comes back, you twist, and then comes right out. That's all the parts to an AK. Isn't that awesome? 1, 2, 3. I don't count the dust cover. 3 parts. I mean, how simple can you get? And what's great about the AK is if you're at a range where you're all by yourself and you're walking down 100 yards to go look at your target and you're not allowed to bring your rifle with you, take the bolt out, throw the bolt in your pocket. This way no one can kill your ass and drive away, or they might not steal your gun without the bolt in it, you know. And this is all I really do. No need to take the firing pin out right now. I really haven't shot it enough. I only shot this twice, maybe once, twice. And you guys seen how it's shot on the video. I mean, for iron sights at 100 yards, remember, you know, at an 8-inch target, figure an 8-inch target, that's the size of a head. Pretty friggin' impressive. Like I said, Imagine putting a scope on this thing, how accurate and great this would shoot. But I would never put a scope on this type of AK. Never. It just looks, it's the classic look, and I want to keep it that way. I would never even put a polymer mag in it. All steel. Okay, now let's get the barrel installed, and I'll shoot it down the barrel. And as you see, I have the AK on a 45-degree angle, so all the solvent runs down the barrel. And it will clean it. I'll let that run down the barrel. While that's running down the barrel, you can also, I mean, I don't do this all the time, is take the gas block off. Just pull that little switch up right there, and the gas block lifts right out. Such an easy gun to clean. It's just, okay, now we got 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. Sorry, 4 parts. Spray inside the gas cylinder. Let the ballast eat all that gunpowder soot out of there. And that's it. And I wanted to show you this. I just sent away from my NRA activation, so I have gun insurance. This is what you get. You'll get this in the mail. And then all you got to do, remember, if you're an NRA member, you have to activate your gun insurance, or you do not have gun insurance. Just because you have an NRA card does not mean you have gun insurance. You have to ask them for the form for the gun insurance and the life insurance and all. And it's just a simple form like this. And you just fill it out, put your name, address, and all that, whatever they ask you, and you mail it back in, and you're all activated. Okay? Just want to show you that. See? Alright, that's what it looks like. Or you can go online and do it. I'd rather do it this way. This way I know it's done right. It's physically done. I put it in the mail when it's done. So I'm going to do that this weekend. Now, since I want to let the since the dirtiest part of the rifle is always pretty much the barrel, while the barrel is soaking in ballistol, I'm just going to clean these other parts. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think cleaning videos are stupid. Well, they're not stupid to people that just got into the gun hobby. You know what I mean? I use these old socks every time the wife gets me new socks. I use old clean socks and just cut sections off them. Instead of using my patches and just going through a million patches, you know, and just start with the charging handle. What all you got to do with this is kind of just wipe it. Remember how black it was? You don't even have to scrub it, because the ballistol eats the gunpowder, burnt gunpowder and soot all right off it. See? That's it. And remember, guys, it's an AK. You don't have to be, you know, it doesn't have to be diamond. Like a diamond clean, you know, it's just an AK, very simple, it's made very loose, it's very reliable, it's pretty much, you know, pretty simple, it's a great first rifle to get if you never had a rifle before, and you just, because it's so easy to get familiarized with it, it's just, you know, I love it. I love AKs, man, love them. I know that hardcore AR guys can't stand AKs, but I understand it. I don't get it, but I understand it. The AR is more of a precision rifle, but at 100 to 200 yards, the AK is a precision rifle. I just showed you in that video, didn't I? With iron sights. You put an EOTech on here or some kind of scope. You'll hit just as tight as grip as an AR at 100 yards. Now, I don't know about 300 yards and all that. This ranges out quicker than an AR. But, and that's really all you got to do. I mean, it's just, let's put this back in. That's ready to go. Now, how I clean the barrel is pretty simple. I like this bore snake. This is a 30 caliber brush, and it's not steel. I don't like using copper or steel brushes. I got a beautiful chromine barrel on there, and I used a bore snake. And I just pull it through like maybe 15 times, fish it down the barrel. This thing's great. Fish down the barrel. Once you start fishing it and getting the groove, you'll be able to do it real fast. Pull it, Okay, till you feel it's tight, and just pull it through. And I just do that about 15 times. And like I said, remember, AK-47 dudes, you don't have to be sparkling clean. I probably don't have to clean, in 80 rounds I probably didn't have to clean it anyway. But I still like it clean because this particular AK is a collector's item. I paid a lot of money for it, and it's a very high quality AK. It's very high quality. It shoots so nice. It's one of those guns where it shoots so nice that you wish someone was around and say, yo, you gotta shoot this, feel this thing, you know? But I don't know people that well at that gun range to do that yet. I think I'm some kind of nut, you know? So I'll just keep doing this. Great invention, saves you a lot of time screwing the big rods together, putting them all together and scrubbing back. I just go in one direction, you know, from the receiver out the muzzle. That's pretty much it. Then I'll run a clean patch through, of course. And that I will have to do with a rod, just to run a clean patch through. Unless I have a mop. Do I have a mop? I might have a mop. I don't know if this might be too fat. That's too fat. These are called mops. And the only ones I got are too big. I used to have a little one. I used the piss out of it. That's what happened. And you can run a clean mop through it, but I don't have one skinny enough to fit through. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Damn, dude. Here we go. Use a mop instead of a patch. Now I don't have to use my screw all them brass rods together. So I'll just use this mop. Pull it through maybe twice just to clean out the wetness in the barrel stall. And it's ready to go. Ready to rock and roll. That's it. Pull the mop through. That's what I do. I mean, it's with this platform, you don't have to be like, oh, you got to get all the milk and crannies. No, you don't. This is all you got to do. You know, I heard a lot of stories in Iraq from my son and guys on the internet. You know, that the guys that use AKs, the enemy, they use their shoelaces. They tie knots in their shoelaces, a bunch of knots, and they pull it through the gun. That's how they clean it. and they still work, so I'll just give you an idea. It doesn't have to be spick and span. Okay, here's the Recoil Guide Rod. Just take the excess grease off it. Gunpowder. All it is gunpowder mixed in with cleaner, so it makes like a grease. You don't have to take the recoil spring off the guide rod. You really don't. I mean, you could do it once in a while if you want. There's no need to. And there's enough grease left on there. You know, you don't have to grease it up. You don't want it too greasy, you know. And as far as on here and all that little shit, I really don't get into that. Not with this. These are your rails. And you can put a little oil on the rails. These are your rails. And the bolt and the charging handle sandwiches the rails. So what you do is I get some of this Ed Brown oil, or better yet, grease, don't matter. Ed Brown oil, put a drop of oil on this rails part. Anywhere you see metal wearing off, you know it's being rubbed. You just give it a light coat. You really don't even need to do this for an AK to run, but if you want that butter feeling, then do it. I like that feeling. Okay, this is all together. See how it goes in? You put it in, find the groove, and it's got to be all the way forward like that before you put it in. Alright, can't put this on yet. Gotta put the gas tube in. Same with the gas tube. The gas tube, what I'll do with that is, because it's so big, I'll use Springfield. When you get a Springfield XD, they give you a big giant cleaning brush like this. Looks like a friggin' chimney sweep. brush. Don't look how big it is. And this doesn't have to be super clean. Just running in and out your gas tube a couple times. Just don't want it to get too built up in there. Okay, then if you want, you can run a patch through it to dry it out or whatever. See how dirty it is? Pretty bad, ain't it? But that's not something that has to be squeaky clean. Your gas tube, believe it or not, that's what it acts like, a chimney. It's like an exhaust system. That's all it is. It just lets the gas pressure out. And it still have to be real clean. I can sit here all day and it'll just be black. But I do want the bulk of it out of there. I don't want to get it caked up either. Man, I haven't done a video like this in a long time. So, one more patch. Just to satisfy my craziness, because something wrong with me. I got a lot of packages in the mail this week. I'm going to show them this week coming up. I got a package. I got like 1, 2, 3. I got 4 packages from people. I know you guys like to see that. That's good enough. So I'm going to show them. And okay, you could clean this out too a little bit. You can only get in here so far though, if you want. That's where the gas travels through. But it's like I said, this gun doesn't have to be spotless. Okay, I'll put this gas block back in. A little bit of ballistol left over. And remember, ballistol is great for wood. You can use it for wood furniture. So if you got any on your hands, rub it all over your stock. It's good for it. Stuff's great, man. You know, like I said, I don't promote shit unless I believe in it. Okay. Lock that back in. It's just so broken in this gun. It's a delight. You know how hard it is to get them gas tubes in when the guns are new. You guys, you AK dudes, you know. Sometimes they're a bitch to get in. Okay, now we'll put our bolt assembly in. Our charging handle with our bolt assembly. Okay, just like that. Got oil on the guide rail, so that'll work. Man, that feels beautiful. Beautiful. Got oil over my hands. That's enough to put on the spring. You don't want it dripping wet. You know, just want it coated. Yeah, that brown oil is good, ain't it? So, stick this in there like this. That goes in there. Give the dust cover just a quick wipe on the inside. Loving this AK, baby. This is my baby. Yes, it is. Love this thing. Dust cover back on. Bam. There she is. She's ready to go. Hook up my sling. Oh, I don't have to do that. Keep thinking of my AR. The hook's right here. Okay. Take it out. Give it a function check. Thumb safety's down. Oh man, butter on popcorn. Butter on popcorn. Check the trigger. Hold the trigger in. See if it resets. And it does. That's it. Just wanted to show you this real quick AK cleaning video because either I haven't done one or it's been like years since I've done one. And there's a lot of new subscribers now. Since the last time I did this video, probably maybe 10,000 more. So, don't say, oh, you already got this video. I have a playlist, but I don't have everything in my playlists. So what I'm doing is the oil I got left on my hands, I'm just rubbing the whole gun down with it. To preserve the steel. I don't want no pitting on an expensive AK like this. And that's it. Now I store it with a mag in it. Any mag. Because I just like the way it looks. she is. Thumb safety, everything's working great. Make sure the thumb safety works. Up is safe. Does. Fire. Okay, it's good. All good. Let me know what you guys think. Now watch after I hit it with the ballast stall. Look how nice it looks. See how nice? Damn, if that ain't a beautiful AK, I don't know what is.